In today's society, businesses, corporations, schools, whoever it is, everyone has to be adapting to technology's growing trends. For example, take Uber. Before Uber, everyone took a taxi. The taxi business was extremely popular, it was thriving. If you get off the red line in Chicago or you get off the subway in New York, you call an Uber and you go to your destination. Now, everyone pulls out their phone, pays a fraction of the cost, and is able to get to wherever they need to go without a taxi company, without any overhead costs, and that is driving the taxi company down. Companies today need to worry about modernizing their data center, they need to worry about integrating their public clouds, they need to empower the digital workspace, and they need to transform security. As far as modernizing the data center is concerned, schools have issues when it comes to managing their budgets. They have issues when it comes to scaling. They need to be able to put together a data center that will allow for the growth in students in the future and that will allow them to do everything they need to do in an efficient and economical way. What VMware allows our customers to do in the data center is make the absolute most out of their budget. We're able to plan for scalability, and now with hyper-converged infrastructure, we're able to do everything from storage to compute to networking in one economical on-site solution. I know that a lot of times when we're hearing about this growing technology, it can be a big step for schools to take. But at the end of the day, all of these schools are going to be competing for the same students, they're competing for budget, and everyone needs to have a solution that's going to allow these students to succeed. Another issue that the customers are having are moving to public clouds. A lot of customers already have made investments on site. They already have a data center that they're using. They already have all the compute, all the storage that they may have used over the past 5-10 years. But they already are looking to move to the cloud because, for one, it's an economical solution, and for two, it allows a greater amount of flexibility. What used to take a week to order hardware, get that shipped in, get it set up, get everything configured, could take weeks. Now, with the cloud, we're able to basically spin up new environments, we're able to increase storage, increase compute with a click of the button. What VMware is going to allow us to do is it's going to allow us to manage multiple clouds. Say a customer is already investing in AWS and they have an existing data center on site, we're able to create hybrid clouds and we're able to manage everything from a single pane of glass. Another issue that customers are having, that K-12 customers are having, is the digital workspace. Every school, every district has some sort of one-to-one initiative or are looking to move towards a one-to-one initiative where every student has a device. What this means for a lot of IT staff is it's a nightmare to be managing. It's a nightmare to stay on top of this, and it's a huge security risk. What we're able to do is, from either a Workspace ONE perspective, an AirWatch perspective, or a Horizons perspective, is we're able to manage all these devices. If a customer is looking to spin up a VDI environment, we're able to help control all of that from the back end and eliminate costly endpoint devices. So instead of buying $500, $600, $700 computers to run the applications that these K through 12ers are using, we're able to use our existing investments in the data center to power all of these endpoints using our Horizon solution. For customers who have a bunch of new students coming in with new devices, we're able to use our AirWatch solution to manage these devices securely and make sure that these students are getting the best possible experience. The final point that I want to touch on is the way that VMware is transforming security. In the K-12 environment, security is priority number one. It is customers' biggest risk. The biggest reason why K-12 customers are at such risk is because attackers are looking to take social security numbers, they're looking to take student information, because a lot of these students aren't going to have credit checks for 5-10 years in some cases because they really don't need to know credit. So by the time that they get to that point, they find out that, hey, my identity was compromised and the school, my old school, is the reason behind this. That's a K through 12 school's worst nightmare. NSX is able to basically isolate each VM cluster and create a firewall around each cluster. So what used to be done with hundreds of thousands of dollars of hardware and firewalls, now we're able to do with a software solution and create powered by NSX. All of these, whether it's the data center, whether it's security, whether it's mobility, or whether it's the cloud, VMware is able to touch every part of that and create one complete solution. So no matter what your issues are, VMware is able to step in and help.